Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here on my Peridot claim with Sarah. Hey Sarah. And Bryson. And we're up here to see if we can find them some really nice Peridot crystals. As I was walking over here for the sunshine to introduce myself, I found a nice cluster and it has a gorgeous crystal in it. We're gonna be playing with feather and wedges to split some rocks open and see what we can find today. Wish us luck, and I hope you enjoy. So here's what we're looking for. These pockets of peridot are usually lots and lots and lots of small crystals, but we're looking for the odd big crystal that forms in the little ones, just like that. And it looks like Bryson just found one. Was it in a pocket full of little ones?
Yeah, it was in a pocket of little tiny ones. I couldn't even see this one. And then I started chiseling away, and then this was under the little ones, I guess.
Excellent.
Beautiful. I'm stoked.
Oh, and you are such a silhouette with that sun. Whoa! The silhouette of Sarah! So some of the special tools we have today, I have the hammer drill with the feather and wedges. You drill a hole, put them in, wedge it in, you know, splits rocks. I'll show you that in a bit. I also brought the vacuum cleaner today because lots of our pockets like this, when we chisel them away, create a lot of peridot, small, but peridot debris. And I'm gonna be sucking all of that up for my peridot bags. So one of the reasons I wanted to come back to the claim, since I was here recently, is the peridot bags I've been selling on my website have been just, you know, a small amount, like a tablespoon worth of peridot in each bag. I wanted bigger bags. So I want to get more of this stuff so I can make sure that the peridot bags I sell have a lot more in it. Also, I am making a special gold and gem paydirt bag for a Christmas event where I'm going to put green peridot, red garnet, and gold in a bag of paydirt for $25, a Christmas event just available at Christmas. And I'm hoping, you know, for those people who it's hard to buy for, but are like mining, like treasure hunting, that possibly they will like to have a Christmas special paydirt bag. There it is, it fell out. There's another nice looking one. Let's see if we can get it out too. So I'm not really going for the big crystals today, or of course I want the big crystals. I want them just mixed in with the small ones so that when I mix them into peridot bags, you get a bit of everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start taking some of the bigger clusters and taking my chisel, chiseling them away as I suck it up with the vacuum. There's a nice looking pocket. I should be able to get lots from it. No real big gems in there, but I'll get lots of smaller ones. There's some pretty nice cluster pieces as well. May have to keep those separate. Auction those off or something. Real nice crystal in that one. Now, olivine forms in basalt. This rock here is basalt, and these are actually basalt columns. Basalt forms these great big vertical columns often when it cools slowly. And way, way up on the hill here are vertical basalt columns. We are working the talus slope, or the slide that comes down where the basalt crumbles and falls. This here is a piece of one column. That's a basalt crystal, a column. I'm going to try to split that lengthwise with the feather and wedges because I see some really nice pockets. Big pockets with big crystals. Both ends of this one, big pockets. So I want to see if I can open up some new pockets inside. I already drilled a few holes. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to drill one more right here. Put the feather and wedges in and see if I can split this down its length. So hopefully I'll get away with 4 holes along the length of this, and 4 feather and wedges. Let's go put them in. So if you haven't seen one of my previous videos where I use a feather and wedge, what this is a way of splitting rocks. It's 3 pieces, the 2 feathers, those are the 2 sides, and the wedge that wedges down between them. The idea here is that you drill a hole, you slip in the feather and wedge in a line, and as you hammer down the wedge, the feathers separate. They get farther and farther apart, wedging the rock apart. And this puts a immense, horrendous, a huge, a colossal amount of force inside the rock sideways. And you can split huge blocks of stone with very small feather and wedges. Let's put them in. There we go. And the next trick with feather and wedges is that you don't hammer one down a whole lot, that you bring all 4, or however many you have, down equally. Ping, ping. I hear it going. Oh yeah. How satisfying is that? And the first one that fell open exposed a very nice pocket and another little pocket in behind. Let's spin around and see what we see. So this was the end of this big pocket. It actually went really deep in here. Another little pocket there. Great little specimen piece. Let's see what's in here when I pull this off. Might need the pry bar for that. Nope, I won't. There we go. Nice pocket. This might be worth another split. Oh, look at that one. There's a nice one. That's why we do this. There's a nice crystal. Still not as big as I want, but hey, I'm not going for size today, I'm going for quantity. 2 nice ones. So we're going to try to get away with this one with just 1 feather and wedge. See if I can pop off the end of this thing. There we go. No problem. Just trying to expose more of this pocket. See that crack went right down through the pocket. See if there's more big crystals in it. Oh yeah. Of course I didn't have the camera on for this one, but it's doing a really nice split. Really nice split. Right through the edge of this pocket and right down, like big chunk coming off here. Better move my tools, we could get buried. I see pockets down in there. So that split exposed lots of pockets. None with big crystals, but all with nice crystals. And there was one down on the bottom of the stone that was exposed and weathered. When peridot weathers, it rusts. It's high in iron, so it rusts. That's why it goes red like that. There's a really nice crystal, and it's just about ready to fall off. I'm amazed that actually stayed on there. I could probably pick that off with my fingers. You bet. 2 nice crystals. Peridot at its finest. Got a real nice big cluster here, just straight olivine. I could either crush that down and get all sorts of small crystals, or leave that as a sample the way it is. That's really nice. So Bryson called me over. What'd you find, Bryson?
I found a whole pile of them. It seems like this rock exploded, and there seems to be piles of olivine, like literally like a 1/2 inch thick pile of olivine here. And then there's another whole pile between this rock. And yeah, it just exploded with olivine.
Yeah, nice big clusters. If you hear us using the term olivine and peridot interchangeably, that's because it is the same thing. Peridot is just big olivine crystals. That's all it is. Let's vacuum it up. There's definitely a pocket that exploded. So it looks like the mountain goat Sarah is halfway up the mountainside now. Wave, Sarah! I have found lots of nice stuff on this side of the slide for sure, so they're in the right spot. Hit it, man! Hit it! There you go. Look at it
Whoa!
all.
Whew! Holy Dan.
There's some nice sized crystals in there too.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Jackpot.
Take what you want and I'll just suck up the rest there.
Cool.
And I'll go in the Peridot paydirt bags. There you go. Nicely done.
Wow. Look at all that. That's just crazy. That's so satisfying.
Sarah found a nice one.
Woohoo! Right over there.
I think I might need the close-up camera for that.
That's fair.
Sometimes the biggest crystals are in the smallest pockets. There's a tiny little pocket with one big crystal in it. You happy?
I'm very happy. Now I want to try to get it out. Wish me luck trying to get this out now. Hopefully I don't break it.
So I've decided to try to get this whole chunk off as one. So I put the feather and wedge just right on it. I'm gonna see if I can split off just the end. I need 3 hands because somehow I have to catch that as it falls. There it goes. Oh! What are we getting? Where are the cracks going? Kind of every which way. Ah. Whoop, there it is. Another little specimen. There is a beauty of a specimen. Don't see any more big crystals in this guy though. I was hoping to find some more big ones. There we go, look at that. Nice big cluster. Medium-sized crystals throughout. I don't see any more big ones, but that is a big, big cluster. I'll be able to break that chunk off easy and get a nice specimen. There's some big crystals in this pocket. That might be the doozy of the day right there. Let's see if I can rattle them free. One of the tricks to getting these good-sized crystals out of the pockets without damaging them is by rattling the rock. Hitting the rock out here hard, you can see where I was hitting with the chisel way over here, hard, and letting the vibrations break the crystals free. They're individual crystals, and if you get the vibrations just right, they free themselves up. And I see one that's doing it right now. It's almost free. So as I was carefully hitting it, over here, a crack started and went right through the pocket, which means it will have freed up some of the big crystals. Bryson has got his hand close by to help catch them in case they fall. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if any of them are actually free yet. Yep. That one is.
The other one wiggled too. Oh!
There's a beautiful crystal. That is amazing.
Good one, Dan.
Bryson's got more free. Well, let's see. That one's free. Oh! Where's Sarah? She's got to see this.
She's part mountain goat.
That is a great, great crystal. So again, whole bunch of good, like big to medium ones. Pocket seems to be empty, and some really nice big ones. I think there's a big one right on the end of this piece of basalt too. Look at that. I think there might be another big crystal right there. I see that edge that just indicates that it could be an amazing crystal still sitting in the pocket right there. Let's see what I can do. So I got this chunk of rock off, and there's a couple of big crystals still left in this pocket. Okay, I got Bryson helping me here. He's gonna try to break this pocket open. Oh, there we go. Let's see what they look like. Yep, that is really nice. That's pretty neat. I think there's one there too. Oh, look at that. The one that broke and just stayed on the surface. I think I'm gonna leave these big crystals right in the host like that, so I can sell this one as a specimen of big olivine crystals in basalt. If you want to look at any of my stuff, go to my website, www.danhurdprospecting.com. These will be in the auction, but I have lots in the shop as well. Look at that one. Just so gemmy, perfectly crystal clear green. That's amazing. 2 other good ones right beside it. And in the pocket, I see big crystals in that pocket. Let's see if we can get those out without breaking them. So I think I found another pocket with big crystals. I can't quite just tell because there's a white powder on the surface, but I see the face of one right there. Oh, hey, that one's loose. Look at that. This one's already fallen out, and there's more in there. I have to find the other side because that pocket could be in the other side too. I just blew on it real hard to get all the white powdery stuff off. And that really shows how big that one crystal is. It's one big crystal, but you can see it's fractured down the center, so we're going to get it out in at least 2 parts. But both parts are pretty much bigger than anything we found today. And another one over there. That's what we're looking for. It's loose. Yeah, it's a nice one. Oh, next one's loose too. Look at the forest green. Fortunately, those crystals never grow very big. They're beautiful, beautiful green crystals, those, but they're always small. I just got my screwdriver under it and poked it, and the whole thing lifted up. Whole thing is free. There it is. Big crystal. And another. And there, the rest of the pocket seems to be void of big crystals. I will chip around in there to see if there's any more down lower, but it looked like they're all just up in the middle. Now I have to find out the other half of this big rock and see if there was any in it. And this little pocket held one more nice crystal. So much for such a little pocket. Ooh, that looks like a nice one. Sarah seems very happy about something.
Very happy. Look at what I found.
Wow.
What a beautiful piece of peridot.
Beautiful stone. It's big enough to be faceted too. And looks to be solid enough. This is what she's got so far. 3 beautiful pieces. And there's more in there to be had.
Hey, so you guys gotta come check this out. I started breaking this rock open and it's like pure peridot right through there. And
yes.
It looks like it goes for a ways.
Another small pocket full of big crystals. The most beautiful things come in small packages. Wouldn't you say, Bryson?
Yes.
I think so.
I'm pretty proud.
I know, look at that. That's what I mean. It's like a little slab. It just keeps going. And then over here there's some too, but it's a bit lighter. This is darker and it goes to lighter over this way.
Be careful, it's sharp.
That's not that big of a rock. We could carry that down to somewhere that is easier to work and we won't lose things.
Okay,
Bryson?
Yep.
that's you.
I was gonna bring a piece of plywood to work on for these kind of things. I just forgot to throw it in the car. We decided it's easier to work these crystals out of the rock somewhere safe. So Bryson is carrying the 100-pound rock down the hill. So I'm gonna finish my pocket and then help Sarah with hers. I just put a feather and wedge right beside the crystal pocket that I want to see if there's any more big crystals in. Hopefully it'll split right through the pocket and then we can free up anything big that's left in there. There we go, split right through the pocket. So if there's any other big crystals, that should show it. So there still are some good sized crystals in here, but nothing like what Sarah's got, so let's go work on hers instead. So first thing I'm going to do is rattle the stone a little bit and see if anything comes free. So just hitting the stone pretty hard to see if, it shakes any of the crystals free. Trick here is not to hit your thumb. Pocket goes over there a bit. Find my little screwdriver, can get that one out. It's a nice big one right. Oh, it's loose. It rattled free. Okay, how many hands do I have? Okay, finger on it so it doesn't go anywhere. Camera on it so we can see what's going on. Screwdriver underneath it. Oop, there it is. Nice. Here you go, Sarah. So here's one half of the pocket. There's the other half of the pocket. And I was just hammering away at this one and shaking the rock. A couple crystals started shaking loose on here and threatening to fall on us. So we better deal with this one first. There we go. That one is just free on the surface. Ooh, for you.
Thank you.
This guy looks to be free too. Yeah, it vibrates when I touch it. Means it's loose. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, the whole thing came. Okay. Wow. I think this is actually bigger than anything I've seen come from here. Can't tell if it's actually flawless, but it's pretty gemmy, that's for sure.
How would you tell if it's flawless? Put a light on it?
Yeah, we have to start looking at it with a loop and looking inside of it. I have a gemologist friend that we could take these to. Actually, we should, because he's also the one that would send them overseas to get faceted for us.
He's got the hookup.
He does. See, that looks to be all the loose ones. So look at your hand. That is the best pocket I've seen from this claim. Well done, Sarah.
Thank you, I'm excited.
Wait till they're all washed.
Yeah, they're all dirty still, so really you don't even see the gemminess. They're all so gemmy. Look at the size of that beast. As Bryson wants to make an inappropriate comment up there, I can tell. So here's Sarah's haul for that pocket. One pocket has, what is that, 20, 30 big crystals, and some bigger than anything I've seen from this claim before. Woohoo! That is so gorgeous. And all of our biggest crystals today came from the smallest possible pockets. The big pockets had little crystals, the small pockets had the big, beautiful crystals. This is only Sarah's pocket. She did really nice. Nice big crystals. That guy there is the best for sure, but there's a lot of big ones in this pocket. Well done, Sarah. Now this is probably the best one of the haul. The back side over here can't be used because it's fractured, but the front side is in really nice shape. The whole front side is great looking. One crack looks to be going through it, but still a big chunk that could be faceted down there. That's a nice stone. These are just beautiful things. Woohoo! So we were supposed to have 2 other people on this trip with us today, but Polly and Jordan couldn't make it. So we got the good stuff without ya.
You guys suck.
The silhouette of Bryson says you suck.
Should have been here.
Next time, Jordan, we'll find you some too. Well, that was a lot of fun, pulling all those big crystals out of that pocket. We had a great time here. We got lots of great crystals, got lots of smaller and medium stuff for my Peridot grab bags, and of course, my Christmas paydirt special. Red garnets, green Peridot, and of course, gold in the paydirt. $25 per bag. Order early. Shipping these days takes forever. Hope you all enjoyed. I could not make these weekly videos of Dan Hurd prospecting if it weren't for my patrons on Patreon. So if you are a patron, thank you very much. If you'd like to learn more about supporting free online education and entertainment in the mining field, head off to patreon.com/Dan Hurd to learn more. So until the next one, everyone, bye.
Bye.
Bye.